Hi Cancer, and welcome to your tarot video scope for 16 by Alma. It is the holiday season. Happy holidays to you. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. This will be a general reading. If you are interested to hear a continuation of this video, if you like to know more, please do click in the link down here below. That's going to take you to the Vimeo videos for download and purchase for those of you who are interested to hear a continuation of this tarot video scope, if you want to find out more. If you like to schedule a private consultation, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. You can also contact me through website amalightworker.com. This reading will be for Cancer Sun, Rising Sun, Sign, and Moon. Please make sure that you listen for your sun sign, for your rising sign, and for your moon sign, because sometimes some of your messages could come in through the rising sign or even through the moon sign. Please like, share, and subscribe. By subscribing, you would allow me to take messages that could be important to you as well. And with that being said, let's move on with your reading. The general feelings that I am picking up, they have a lot to do with people entering your life kind of to change things in a different direction, a sudden breakthrough, more that has to do with your finances, relationships, and having to make important decisions or even important dealings and negotiations, maybe around a contract of some sort. Now, allow me to focus so we can read the cards one by one. In the position representing you, you have the King of Wands. This is the card. So if it represents a person, usually it represents an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. The meaning of that is it represents a noble figure, someone that you look up to. It also represents future events, idea of a trip, idea of a new career, demands, commands, a teacher. It does represent someone who's got a lot of charisma. Maybe they don't talk a lot, but when they do talk, they are able to captivate an audience. So people do follow him or her. It is a general reading. And if that doesn't make sense to you, the other meaning of the card is focus on your goal. Allow me now to kind of tune in and figure out, what does this mean for you in this reading? I keep getting that for some of you, you could be just tired or exhausted. For some of you, you could be physically tired, just running around, doing chores, helping people, picking up stuff, dropping off people. I get a lot of driving for some of you. For other people, it could be that mentally you could be tired, and I do feel that a lot of you have new ideas, new inspirations, new passions. Some of you feel like at some level something's got to change. Even maybe in a mental level, something's got to change. Many of you have plans in your mind. And for some of you, I feel like you are questioning when is the right time for you to take this sudden turn. You could be thinking of a sudden turn. When is the right time for you to take like a sudden turn in your love relationship, or to make some important decisions in relation to your work, maybe quit a job and start a new one, or even either collaborating with someone on a project or partnering up with someone in a business sense. Or maybe in your space of work, you could be teaming up with new people here to collaborate on important projects. I feel that for many of you, you will hear or you be reading or hearing about it on internet, about a new philosophy, a new way of being, a new way of feeling. You're going to hear about new things that people are very excited about. Maybe someone around you could tell you about some sort of a brilliant experience that they had with someone, and you could be drawn to be in touch with this person, call them to set up to schedule a meeting or an appointment, buy that book if they're talking about a book. Maybe they're talking about a new social group, or maybe they joined a new religious group or a church. And I do feel like whatever this is, you are just going to be part of this vibration when you want to find out more about what this other person is talking about, or whatever this book or this philosophy is about. And I feel that for some of you, you could be attending an event of importance with someone that people respect him a lot. He has a great deal of influence among people. You could be attending maybe a party or after party, maybe with a priest, a preacher, um, someone who maybe they are well known, like a master level in doing yoga or meditation. They could be someone who are very good in teaching people about finances. I also keep getting someone who's a great public speaker. Maybe they talk about astrology, or they talk about Akashic records or karma, or how to release emotions. Maybe this could also be some kind of a new perspective, maybe related to psychology. They could be also presenting with new ways of doing your work, your profession. Maybe they are introducing or presenting something about some new developments that has to do with your work, technology, or even your profession. I also keep getting images of some of you getting like an autographed book or an autographed CD from someone that you like very much. So you could be going into maybe in some sort of a book signing events for some of you. And if this doesn't make sense to you, for the purpose of this general reading, I am simply going to say that a lot of you will be a little bit more focused into thinking about the future and to setting up your goals about your love life, your relationship, family, business. After all, we are on the verge of the new year. So some of you could be focusing and revising these new goals that you have for next year. The next card that showed up for you, it does fall in the position of what could be crossing you, and it is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands to me represents a sudden breakthrough, success, victory. It could also be a new beginning, a new passion in life, a new hobby, something to look forward to. For other people, it could also be a new love, or simply a new direction, a new path, a new journey in life. I feel that a lot of you, you'll be going through some ups and downs, maybe mentally or emotionally. But I also keep getting that you will arrive to that conclusion that whatever you went through, it was worth it because you have learned important lessons in life. A lot of you will feel a lot more accomplished. I feel that there's going to be a lot more challenges ahead of you. Some of you are really preparing to make some sort of important change or an important transition, even ending things of some sort. So This ending of things could be different, it could mean different things to different people, but some of you are preparing for that. And even though for some of you some things could be coming to a stop, to a completion, or to an end, I still feel that you are going to take a great sense of feeling proud. For some of you, I feel like a deal or an opportunity showing up for you out of nowhere. I also keep hearing like some sort of a cancellation. Must be something of importance, because I do see you taking the place or the spot of this person who, or of this cancellation. So there must be something of an importance. Either some appointment gets canceled and you take that spot, whatever that means for you. A lot of you are getting ready to launch new things. You could be starting to do workshops, you could be preparing to launch maybe a new book or something in the media. Some of you be preparing to get maybe for a job interview or even to start a new job. I feel that for some of you, not for all of you, but for some of you, this month of November is going to signify the beginning, the change in your relationship. I mean that by that for some of you now, you feel like now you are ready to put yourself out there to go on dates. I feel like something here is shifting, a lot of energies behind the scenes that maybe you not even feel them right at the beginning of her. So energies behind the scenes, it feels like they are working on your behalf to improve love and relationships. For some of you, you could be meeting someone in a party. Um, you could be deciding to set a date with someone with whom maybe you met them online, or you are communicating with them online or talking on the phone, and now some of you be setting up that date to see this person, to see and to meet in person. For others, I feel that it's like the universe is giving you some sort of a second chance to go over your love affairs, to examine your current relationship. You be in a marriage, you be in a steady marriage, you be in a marriage that maybe it hasn't been so easy recently. Whatever the case is, for different Cancerians out there, I still feel that your relationships and love affairs are pretty much going to affect this month of November. So for some of you, the breakthrough could really be a new love in your life, and for some of you, I don't know how this is going to affect everybody, but for some of you, not for all of you, you could truly benefit by this energy, by getting closer together with each other, kind of trying to heal the relationship. The next card that we have is the Queen of Pentacles. It does fall in the position of what is the root cause of this. It does denote a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. To me personally, this Queen of Pentacles, it means that maybe you don't live a lavish lifestyle, but you are definitely content with your life. You are content with your wealth and your material possessions. You did find some peace. You did find some success in life. This Queen of Pentacles tend to be a perfectionist, a hard worker, values tradition and community. So again, because this is a general reading, this Queen of Pentacles may also be a man or a male in your life, not necessarily show up as a female. For some of you, I keep getting that this could be a mother figure or a father figure. It could be a boss or a teacher or a mentor. And I do feel like there's going to be a lot of mending of broken hearts, mending of issues about how you feel in relation to them, issues involving them. I feel that for some of you, some money could show up out of nowhere. For some of you, you'll be receiving a lot of gifts of cash this year. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas or New Year's or the holiday season, I still feel like some money could show up for you in very unexpected ways. I feel that for some of you, you could be receiving the news of someone being a mother or a father. You'll be receiving the news of a pregnancy or a child being born. I also feel that for many of you Cancerians, you will have to have a very deep and important conversation with one of your children. You will be having a very deep conversation about your child or children as well. And I do feel that for some of you, this help you to shed a light maybe into a health condition that they have, maybe into a learning disability, how to be more helpful to them, how to help them in different ways. For other Cancerians, it does feel to me like this Queen of Pentacles, the reason that this card showed up, I feel like they're talking about fundings of some sort, crowdfundings, finding new ways to finance or to refinance. This could be maybe in your work, you need to have some sort of funding or crowdfunding, someone to sponsor or to fund a project that maybe is near and dear to your heart. Some of you could be having other Cancerians could be having some sort of important analysis, going over some finances, material possessions. Some of you could be preparing ahead for the tax season. You could be preparing to present to a lawyer or to a judge some sort of an important financial documents, financial transactions, the revenue of something, or like a yearly outcome. And I also feel that for some of you, there's going to be some sort of a trade. Maybe there is something that you need to take back to the store and get another item for it. Some of you have a little bit of a hard time if you have second thoughts, second feelings about something that maybe it was given to you or that you purchased. You have some problems here into returning that and getting your money back. So maybe they're going to ask you to trade it in instead. So please be careful around that. Please think twice before you decide to purchase something major, something big, or something of importance, or even luxury items, because some of you be having like changing your mind or having some second thoughts after that. I feel that for some of you, if you have a business already or if you are self-employed, I do feel like you're going to get in touch with the right clientele, with the right people, and I do feel that if this during this month of November, maybe you don't see a great influx of money coming in for you, I feel that this influx of money could be maybe coming in very airy, or but some of you will feel that change in money coming in and money coming out right now in this month of November. And for some of you, you get or experience an increase in your finances in the next months to come. I also keep getting a feeling that for some of you, a love partner be feeling like whining you and dining you and spending money on you, trying even giving you cash, like feeling very, very giving and generous toward you. The next card that showed up, it is the High Priestess. It does fall in the position of what is the root cause of this. The High Priestess, to me, it represents higher learning, higher education, negotiations, trade, teaching, learning. It also represents, sometimes it also represents finances and also waiting. It also means being able to see the evil and the good and being able to make a decision without the right decision, without being influenced, without being biased. People do listen to this high priestess and they all come to her for her advice because they do value her judgments. It does feel to me that for some of you, you'll be dealing with a judge. You'll be dealing, maybe someone in your company needs to make an important decision in relation to something that's going on. Maybe you ask for a raise, or maybe you ask for something else. Maybe you have a case going on with someone within the company. Maybe some time ago, maybe you placed a complaint or a former complaint about someone or something, and now for some of you this could be someone representing the company addressing that issue or even making a decision and letting you know about that. For other Cancerians, as I said, this could be waiting to hear for an important decision here from a judge. So don't be thrown off because in the card, the High Priestess here is a female. The judge could be a female or could be a male. This is a general reading and not be that important whether the judge is a male or a female. I also keep hearing that for some of you, you could be either buying some sort of a programs, courses, paying some sort of bills in relation to school or classes or education. As I also feel that for some of you, I feel like some of you be needing to get more certifications or diplomas or degrees in order for you to either have a career change or to get to the next level of your career. Some of you, I feel that for some reason you'll be feeling at cross paths. So I already spoke about, even through other cards, about some people examining their relationship. Now I feel like some of you could be re-examining and going over, making decisions of importance in relation to your school, education if you are still going to school, or even whether to leave or to take a job offer. And I also feel that this High Priestess showed up for some of you. Excuse me for a moment. Showed up for some of you because it's like karma is sending her to you. There's going to be some karmic events happening to a lot of you. So I feel that like whatever you did in the past, now karma is going to repay you for that. Because I also keep hearing to each one its own. For some of you, this could be a moment of truth, a moment of realization. A lot of you will be rewarded in a very positive way from karma. And I also feel that for some of you, you could be, excuse me again. So a lot of you either will have like a big moment of realization, a big moment of truth. Some of you be trying to break the cord or that mental connection with maybe the values that you grew up with. Maybe break off whatever was installed in you by the family who raised you, by your previous relationships. And I feel that for some reason, mentally, you are breaking free of that and you are trying to get to know better yourself and who you are without these influences. Trying to develop farther and mature as your own person. For some of you, you could be feeling like a curse is broken, something is changing, something is moving. For some of you, you feel like very slowly something is moving. But I also feel like you're going to feel like you're on the verge of some sort of a big breakthrough or a change. As I said, mentally, a lot of you will be ready to let go of a lot of issues from the past, people, energies, negative energies, anything that is not allowing you to be happy as a person, to put yourself first. And I also keep getting that an advice. I keep hearing that if you were to purchase something of importance, you either have to have like a certification of authenticity. Like if you buy some expensive jewelry or a diamond, again, make sure that you get a certification of authenticity or some sort of a special warranty or extended warranty. So make sure that you have all the paperwork, especially if you're buying something that costs a lot of money. I don't know why I keep getting this message, but that seems to be important eventually for some of you. You may not see the importance of it now, but you need this paperwork or the receipt or the certification of authenticity and all the warranties eventually. Maybe because Mercury is going to be retrograde, maybe. From, I believe, up to 8 next year. And we're also going to have a new full moon around and a new moon by the end of the month around close to 9. So changing your feelings, changing your mind about buying things or other changes. So maybe this could be some planetary movements that are influencing this. The next card that you have is the Hermit. It does fall in the position of the near past. And to me, the Hermit represents one of your highest guides showing up in this reading, leading the way for you, giving you ideas that they feel like your own. It also means sometimes you leading the way for other people. Leading the way for leading the family, leading a team of people. So just leading the way for other people. And it also means soul searching, going within, finding, completing, perfecting problem solving. It feels to me like maybe 2 or 3 months ago you had to deal with some delays, minor or major delays. You maybe had to deal with some sort of a drama. Maybe other people around you, they were very dramatic. Whatever this is, I do feel that now you're going to get a better perspective. Now, whatever went through, I feel like people are just explaining to you why they did, what was going on. And I feel that you be realizing within yourself how you feel about the future, how you feel toward a person, how you feel about your job. For many of you, you could start a spiritual journey. You'll be attending a spiritual retreat. You'll be attending other spiritual ceremonies. And by spiritual or religious, that could mean different things to different people. But I keep getting a great need for Cancerians to feel connected with the greater forces, with the universe, with God, with the source, call it whatever you like. There's going to be a need here to find a deeper fulfillment through connecting with the higher power, spirituality. And I also feel that for some of you, for a couple of days, I feel like you're going to take it slow, and you could be feeling like maybe lethargic or craving to sleep, and you could just be taking like an early afternoon, just to get that much needed sleep. Because I keep getting a lot of events, and you Cancerians keep going and going and going, and doing a lot of things accomplished in this month of November. For some of you, I feel that you could be now having a breakthrough, maybe in relation to a health condition. You could be hearing from a doctor, maybe with the right diagnosis or the right course of treatment. This health condition could be in relation to you, or it could be in relation to a loved one. And if this doesn't make sense for you, I'm simply going to say that you're going to feel leaded somehow, gravitating toward a certain direction in life, because your guides are working behind the scene to kind of guide you and push you toward a certain direction. So if your gut feeling tells you to do or not to do something, or if you feel like something is becoming very hard, and you run into a certain resistance or difficulties, I feel like the guys are telling you maybe it's time for you to take it slow or slower, instead of doing what you're doing. So pay attention to that feeling. If something is becoming too hard to deal with in that particular day, postpone for another day. So respect your own intuition here. Respect your own intuition. The next card that you have in the position of the near future, you have the Ten of Cups. And to me, it's the happiness card. It means stability of home life. It means reunion, celebration, having good times with your loved ones. So happiness. And of course, it is the holiday season. I feel that for some of you, there's going to be a happy reunion. However, I also keep getting that for some of you, it could be someone moves out of the home, moves out of the house, and something shifts here for the better. I feel like whoever is it that you live with, that could be changing, because I keep getting for some people, for some families, people move out. For other people, for other families, I keep getting like a new person lives in the family, or maybe they're returning to live home, to live with you at home. It could be some issues around neighbors or roommates that could be changing here in a way that works for you. I feel like some sort of a changes here, even with roommates, for those of you who have roommates or neighbors. Something here is shifting into a way that's going to be very significant and meaningful to you. I feel that for some of you, you could be hearing news or talk. There's going to be a talk or a conversation around an inheritance, settlement of an estate, or a possible inheritance. I don't know what this is. Some of you could be having an important conversation, or even having nostalgia of some items that belongs in the family, that has a great deal of emotional value. You could be talking about an important necklace being passed on in the family. Again, I keep hearing about talking about family karma. You could be talking about old pictures, old photographs. Some of you could be selling some items. And for some of you, you just try to find these family heirlooms because they mean so much to you. Allow me to figure out if there is anything else of importance. For some of you, you could be having some sort of a new deal, or a new business deal, or even a new partnership But whoever this partnership or whoever this person is, could be a friend that now you deepen and you strengthen your friendship. Maybe you met them a couple of months ago, but you never had that deep conversation, and now you're going to connect better at a deeper level with this person. For some of you, I feel like you're going to create a family sense with a new business partner, so a deeper connection. For others, it could be new friendship here developing. And for some of you, I feel like you either recently moved into a new area, into a new community, and now you feel like bonding and you feel like more settled, or you could be here preparing for some sort of a big shift and big move. Like moving eventually, maybe not necessarily because I keep hearing that a lot of you eventually in the next couple of months, so by next year, a lot of you Cancerians either have moved, sold a property, or bought a property. So that's what I keep getting through the Ten of Cups. So generally, if this doesn't make sense to you, it means happiness. Allow me now to pass on to you your Akashic Records messages for this month of November. I open them with a special prayer, close them with a special prayer. Please like, share, and subscribe. It is very important that you subscribe, because if you don't, maybe some of these messages, maybe they don't make sense to you. And also, I'm working on the new videos for the new year and 17, and I will be posting them as soon as I can, preferably within the first days of October. Things be feeling a little blurry. Some of you attend services in various places of worship and prayer, like in a temple, a church, etc., etc. Some of you be saying goodbye to some familiar places, move to different places. Some of you have some feelings or resentments that may be surfacing again for some of you, not for all of you. Emotionally, many of you will feel as some things are slowing down a little bit, and you will have a little bit more time to relax and to think. I get that a lot of you will be thinking a lot about the past, about the present, and the future. You will be having some nostalgia over a childhood place, over a different place where maybe you spent some quality time, nostalgia for your place of origin, your family of origin. Some of you may continue to deal with matters of grief, matters of legal cases, different kinds of settlements, insurance payouts. Excuse me. You continue dealing with issues and the proper and a process here too that involves life insurance, or dealing with a life insurance company about the money, or you may be trying to sign up for life insurance, get life insurance. Some of you will meet someone of higher power, higher authority, someone of great influence. It could be a judge, it could be a cardinal, it could be a well-known artist or a journalist, or even a TV media or internet personality. It could be the principal of some sort of an important institution. It could be the city mayor, etc. Some of you will be asked to swear to tell the truth, or to swear to be faithful, to swear your loyalty to a person, to a cause, to your country. Some of you could be sworn in to be a citizen. So in some countries you have to take a test and either go through a ceremony when you pledge loyalty to your new country. So some of you are dealing with matters of immigration and citizenship. So for some of you, you could swear your loyalty to a spouse. You could be attending or a wedding ceremony. This could be your own wedding ceremony. You'll be asked to swear the truth and only the truth in front of a court, a judge, for others or other law enforcement agencies. So thank you so much. Remember to click in the link down here below if you are interested to hear a continuation of this video, and please stay tuned because I will also be posting the predictions for the new year 17. Like, share, and subscribe. Contact me for a private reading. I'm a lightworker at gmail.com, and also my website, amalightworker.com. Happy holiday season, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Bye.